Hi everyone, we're over at AKB here today in Altona with the Prince.
How you doing?
It's been a while since we caught up, around about 12 months ago now, and we wanted to recap on everything that we talked about 12 months ago and also the next 3 to 6 months, which is absolutely huge. There's a big 3 to 6 months ahead here at AKB, massive, bigger than Ben-Hur. I've been speaking to a lot of people about it.
Bigger than Ben-Hur?
Bigger than Ben-Hur. I've been
Who the
saying
fuck
that
is
to a lot of
Ben-Hur?
people. We all know Hollywood. But where I wanted to start with Prince. How you going, Prince?
Good, mate.
Good?
You're good?
Good. Even though we see each other all the time, we'll yell out and say
Too
hi.
much. Too much.
Too much.
Someone take him.
Get him out of here. Mate, what's going on?
A lot.
Heaps.
Yeah.
Heaps. There's been some huge announcements.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on this year. You know, when I say big news in my videos, that means big news.
Mate, it's exciting, and it's exciting sort of watching you go through it. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about a lot more. But maybe before we talk about the next 3 to 6 months, it's also been quite an exciting last 12 months as well. We had last time we caught up, it was just before the Bradford fight. Bradford. That ended in your favour. That ended really well.
Of course it did. We don't lose, baby. 17-0. That's how we do.
17-0. It was a great win for you, mate.
Yeah, it was a big win.
You were in top shape that night. And then not long after that, we had the international fight with the Japanese team down.
Yeah, we had a team from K1 in Japan come down. Thanks to Limjek for putting that on. Nasser Kassab, Mini Nasha and myself fought 3 K1 world champions.
All great fighters.
All absolute battles, except for Mini. He cheats, he just knocks everyone out. It's not fair, Mini, stop cheating. Me and Kassab got some serious leg injuries.
Yep.
These guys do some calf kicks. You know, we were prepared, but I mean, they just got the shots in. You know, we don't really
They were
throw
strong
those kicks
fighters.
here.
You can't discredit the Japanese guys.
They were legit all the way to the end. They gave it everything they had, you know.
Yep.
Credit to them, they're absolute warriors. But, you know, this is our hometown. You're not going to beat me anywhere, let alone in my own hometown. So it is what it is. We all got the win. We all fought hard battles. Even Mini got pushed up against the ropes a couple of times. Got some hard shots landed, and then obviously caught the guy in the second. Me and Kassab went to points.
Would you consider fighting on the international arena again?
Well, every fight's an international fight, Jojo.
Yep.
Since I've had 10 or 11 fights, I have only fought pretty much internationals. Fought New Zealand, fought Ireland, I fought England, I fought America. I mean, Bradford was a K1 heavyweight world champion, you know, in Muay Thai and in kickboxing. So, you know, that was a big test. He had about 30 kilos on me on the day.
There was that Cyrus guy as well. He was from over in the
America.
US. Yep.
He'd had like 160 fights, 8-time world champion. He's about to do a 100-man kumite now. So good luck to Cyrus on that. He's an absolute gentleman.
And we've got an even more exciting international superstar to talk about soon. But mate, also wanted to touch on before we go there, we've got the effort that you put back into the gym. I wanted to touch on that. Someone that comes in here regularly, along with many others as well. Just the sort of the other mentors that you bring, but also we like to talk about. We had in the last 12 months, we had Tong Po from the original Kickboxer movie. So Mohammed Kissi, that was great.
Kissi, what an absolute gentleman.
Yeah,
he was a good
absolute gentleman. So big yell out, because that was with Dean Deltz as well.
Dan Deltz, yep. Dan brings all the guys down.
Yep.
We're supposed to have Olivier Grunet here the other day, but some planes got cancelled and it just didn't work out, so we're a bit disappointed.
So I remember Olivier, because he was from the movie Angel Town.
He was from Angel Town, mate. He was a legend. So.
I'll never forget that movie, watching it as a kid. He took on half of East LA.
Yeah. That happens.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
It does. But yeah, a special yell out to Dan, because we got to know him quite well as well through, obviously the biggest thing for me was Martin Cove coming down.
Martin Cove, John Kreese.
From Cobra Kai, that was huge. Not
and his son Jesse Cove, he was a gentleman too.
Jesse Cove was an absolute gentleman
unit.
as well.
He's a big unit.
He's a big
guy.
guy.
He's a unit.
He's a big guy.
But Martin Cove was a gun. We ended up having dinner together with me and yourself.
We had a great time.
We had some fun. Just an absolute gentleman.
Yeah.
You know, but obviously the Karate Kid franchise and Cobra Kai, it's massive. That video I think is up to about 700,000 views.
Yeah.
Where,
is that video
my son
of
was
Dilly
doing the spin kicks?
Yeah, Dilly doing the spin kicks.
That's going crazy at the moment.
Yeah.
I just watched that season, so I'm a bit disappointed.
I know, but you know what?
He's going to live. No, he's not going to die. He's not going to die.
I don't know if he died or he didn't, but all I've got to say from a fan that's been watching the Karate Kid saga for the last, ever since we were kids, almost 40 years.
So how old does that make you?
Yeah, I'm 42, so... I'm 42, so I would say I started watching it when I was about 5.
Don't do the math. That means
I don't want to do the math because
you
you put me on the spot there. but it was just fantastic. I've got to say, brilliant acting by Martin, and it was a privilege getting to know Martin and Jesse as well while they were down here.
Absolutely good people.
But also, just seeing where they went with the journey, seeing, Johnny Lawrence and his character, the way Ralph.
Whoever wrote that series, they hit a home run. They hit a home run.
They just absolutely
even the
nailed
finish
it.
was good.
Yep.
I mean, Terry Silver had to go, but
Terry Silver went, but I think the way Martin Cove, the John Kreese character, was able to find his redemption, I thought that was just amazing, and I think that's probably one of the best scenes between him and Johnny in television that we've seen in a very long time. And just got to give a yell out to those guys and give them credit for the work that they did. Yep. And it was great. It was a pleasure meeting him here at the gym. I know Kiara, my daughter, she was super excited. Yeah. She loved it. Me and her watched the show together. So that was great, mate, and great work for bringing him over again as well.
Thank you, Dan Dels, mate. He makes it all happen. So.
Absolutely. Thanks. Big yell out to Dan as well, mate.
What's next?
What's next?
Everything.
A lot.
We're here to take over the world. We got what's next? In I think about a month's time, maybe 3-4 weeks. We're doing a celebrity boxing match, charity boxing match, I don't know what you want to call it, against Anthony the Man Mundine.
Anthony Mundine.
Mate, an absolute legend of Australian boxing.
Absolutely.
So, a lot of respect for him. He's done it all. He's a Muslim brother, so I met him down there. I haven't met him before, but he obviously meets a lot of people. So now that we know each other, just a really down-to-earth good guy,
100. Oh yeah, definitely, mate. I've had a lot of people tell me that. I think the way he portrays himself, even in front of the camera, I see it. He's quite genuine.
Yeah,
100%. Special cause for me as well. Looking outwards, looking in as well. I think a special yell out as well to Tassie Brown for putting this fight together.
Tassie Brown, mate.
Yeah,
it's all on Tassie. It's his event, so
yeah.
If you can't make it down to Tasmania for the fight, make sure you watch it on streams.
Get down to Tasmania if you can. We're looking forward to it.
If you can't, watch the pay-per-view on streams.
Yeah, watch it on streams. That's a great platform to get onto because we're seeing a lot of local fights and bigger fights coming onto streams.
Well, they just signed up some music festivals. They signed up some stand-up comedies. I don't know what he's not doing. They've just taken over.
Yeah.
They were the Fight Fanatics brand, and now he's rebranding to streams just because he's got a bit more. I mean, he's telling me he's got darts. Who's going to watch darts?
Yes.
People want to watch it.
People watch it.
I think that stream's going to be a one-stop shop. It's going to be a Netflix, a Days, and a Fox Sports all rolled into one. So it's going to be something huge.
Exciting.
And I'm just happy that we're all a part of it.
Yeah.
All the Melbourne shows, half of Australia's jumped on, if not all of Australia by now. His pages are getting stupid views, stupid numbers.
Yep.
It just helps us as fighters. I mean, the promoters also get their brand out, get our name out, get some recognition, and hopefully get that ticket to glory. If you're listening, Glory, hello, pick up the phone. I'm waiting. 18-0 coming up. I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm good to go. Give me Nicky, mate. Give me Nicky. I'll take them all.
Hilarious, mate.
So we got Mundine in March, and then in April we got the big one. We're doing. I'm defending my world title that I won against Yashizaru from Japan, against Blood Diamond.
Yeah, Blood Diamond.
An interesting fighter.
So we've got a UFC fighter fighting a kickboxer.
Well, he was a kickboxer. He's had about 120, 130 kickboxing fights. He's fought everywhere. He fought in WLF in China, Glory, King of the Ring. I think he's done it all and then some. He did cross over to the UFC for a while. I think he had about 4 or 5 fights there. He's just a real fighter. He's the real deal. He's got great kicks, awkward style. So, I mean, his kicks are my kicks. Hopefully, it's going to be entertaining.
I see it definitely being a competitive fight. Yeah,
it'll be like an 80s karate movie. It'll be interesting. So we're going to turn it up. We're going to turn it on.
And where's that fight going to take?
That's at the Melbourne Pavilion.
At
April
the Pavilion.
26th.
We love the Pavilion.
So that's going to happen. His belt for mine.
So April 26th against Blood Diamond. That's going to be a huge one.
Yeah. So he's actually a WKBF light heavyweight world champion.
Right.
So
So
both
what
the
belts
belts
are on
are
the
up.
line for this one?
Both.
All
or nothing, mate. Winner take all. So it's like a unification bout. Winner's going to go home with 2 belts. And when I get my 2 belts, I'm going to put them in my lounge with the rest of them.
That's exciting, mate.
So it's going to be a good one.
So how did it come about with Blood Diamond?
I tried to fight him a few years back. He fought my mate Aaron Goodson a while back. It was a good fight. Aaron's a gun too. And I said I could fight him. We tried to get the fight over the line.
Right.
And I think that's when he got his ticket to UFC. So obviously you're going to take the big show, the big fight. And now he's back in kickboxing. So
Great.
it's good to have him back. He's an absolute gun.
Yep.
He's done it all. So
So he's based over in New Zealand, I heard.
he's in New Zealand. Yeah, he's in New Zealand.
Okay, so he's training over in New Zealand right now.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And then heading over to Melbourne for the fight at the Pavilion. That's exciting. April 26, Prince versus Blood Diamond. Get your tickets to that one as well.
Tickets
That's
are
huge.
going. Again, if you don't get a ticket, watch it on streams.
Yeah.
Everything's on streams.
Everything's going to be on streams, and they yell out to the team at streams, Charles and all the rest of the guys there, putting on some great work and making the local fight game, really bringing it back to life and making kickboxing great again. We've seen all
That's
that.
how we do.
That's it.
Got to make it great again.
Yeah. But getting back to the Mundine fight, how did that all come together?
I was actually training at my cousin Reg's gym, Pursuit, and Tassie was there, and I think he got a bad call. Someone fell out. He had it kind of organised already. Yep. And he's kind of in a mood, and I'm like, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Oh, I had a fight, this, that. I was going to do this." I said, "I'll do it." He goes, "Would you?" I said, "Yeah, why not?"
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I said, "How much do I get paid?" He goes, "Nothing. It's for charity." I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll do it anyway." All right, all good. just the experience,
Mate,
just the
good on
fun
you
of
for
it.
doing it.
And you know what? It is a good deed, so.
It is a good deed. It's a great cause.
I'm in a good spot at the moment. I'm doing all right, so I'm just happy to be able to help a little bit. If I can do that a little bit much to help, get a bit more attention towards it, help him raise some money for the cancer hospital.
That's right.
It is what it is. So
100%. I believe in the cause. I'm
going to fight for free in March, and I'm going to get paid in April, so it should balance out.
It balances out all right. That's
Liam, you better up my paycheck, mate. I want to eat. We're hungry.
Hilarious. And mate, there was the big announcement as well. The other big announcement just prior, I think that was just prior to Christmas, or was that early this year? I'm trying to remember.
Which one? There's a lot. I don't know which one.
The May fights.
Ah, Warwick Kappa.
We got Warwick Kappa.
The Wiz.
The
He's stepping
Wiz.
into the ring. That's another one.
He's stepping into the ring.
He went to the doctors, done some checks, and they said, "Look, Caps, you gotta pull up a bit, pull back on the drinking, running a mark. He's a bit old. He's 61, so
Mate, he looks good for 61, Kappa.
he goes all right. He's had to get in a bit of shape. I don't exactly know what it was, cholesterol, this, that, his heart, whatever. So they said, you got to drop some weight, you got to get fit. And I train Kappa as well, so help him out a bit. But I said, look, there's nothing better than jumping in the ring. Gives you that 2-3 month camp, forces you to kind of behave. So it does keep everyone on the straight and narrow. So he agreed to it. All our mental health's a bit all over the shop at times. So
and this causes and this fight, I think Kappa's from what he's mentioned to me, he's doing this for mental health.
Yeah, for mental health. I
Another
think it's
great
Beyond
cause.
Blue. So
Beyond Blue,
he said, you know what, if I'm going to do it, I want to donate a bunch of the money. So
special yell out to Warwick Kappa.
Yeah, good on you,
getting
Caps,
the
for doing
cause
that.
And helping mental health, because it is a big thing. It
100%.
doesn't
A
get
lot of
talked
people
about.
are burning about this on fight online and just burying it. Like, you go do it. You go try and fight someone and for free and give the money across, and you go do a good deed. If you've got nothing good to say, just shut your mouth. So at 61, he's going to get in the ring and have a scrap. And credit to him, man. He's getting his health in check, getting his mind right, getting a bit of awareness out there as well. So
we saw him recently. Even I've just seen recently the change from how Kappa's looking.
Yeah, he's dropped a fair bit. I think we're down about 12. We're about 10 or 12 kilos already.
So he's dropped 10, 12 kilos. He's looking sharp. So it's already done wonders for him.
Plus, he's back in control of his head. His head's a bit all over the place, so he's got control of himself now, which is good.
Great.
That's what the gym does, It just gets you on the straight and narrow, and it just clears your mind, keeps you feeling good. It is what it is. It's better than drugs.
Well,
so get to the gym.
Well, 100%, and that's what I think brings everyone here, the community that you've brought together.
Yep.
And I think just from someone that looks at it on a daily basis, but also looking back from the last 5 years, the community that you bring together here, it's quite special, mate.
Yeah.
It really is, and I think that's why you're doing so well, and you're going to continue to do very well. I come here, I train. It's helped a lot with my own mental health, but also just the interaction with the people here. You've got a good, friendly bunch of people. Staying strict with your fitness and your diet, and also
not the diet. Prince Diet's special.
Well, your diet,
I can get away with
I
this
know my
shit.
diet's working all right. But in saying that as well, just the whole family aspect of everyone that comes here as well. I've noticed a lot of parents training with their kids now as well, and I think that's been something exciting for me as my daughter gets older as well. She'll start training here too.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's just nice to see the parents training with their kids, especially when they come to teenagers as well.
Yeah. Well, we got you know, a lot of parents that train, you know,
Yep.
dads with their sons, we got mums with their daughters on the treadmill, we got whole groups of families just stretching and training, and
Yep.
you know, that's what kind of gym this is.
And it's keeping them active, it's keeping them fit, but at the same time, it's creating a new relationship between them at an important time in their lives.
100%.
Right? So I think, you know, that's something that, you know, any of those that are watching, you know, get to the gym, even if it is with your teenage kids, get out there, do it, because
Go
there's
to
so much
AKB.
come to AKB as well. But at the same time, there's so much good that will come out of it.
Yeah. And then you can buy a t-shirt or a hoodie.
Buy a hoodie, buy a
It's a win-win for everyone.
Oh, mate. So, is that all we're going to talk about today?
Oh, there's more coming.
There's more. There's a set of steak knives coming too, but
No knives here, mate. Cops took all my shit. I ain't got nothing left.
tell us.
We've got something big in August.
Yeah.
We've got something massive in August.
Massive, huge.
Everyone knows the Prince Promotions shows, they're a bit, you know, frozen for, there's a few words I could say here, but yeah, we're not running shows anymore. So in August, I think the Prince brand's making a comeback. Prince Promotions will be back in August.
That's exciting.
Might be in Melbourne, it might not. We don't know. It's not going to be a secret once it comes out. Everyone's going to hear about it. So I think after my fight with Blood Diamond, I'll announce it.
Yep.
But it's booked, it's locked in, it's loaded, it's good to go. And August, you're going to see something special.
Mate,
this one's going to hit more than a home run. This one's going to go to the moon and back. So
That's great.
just make sure you keep watching, keep liking all the stuff, and share it, and just come for the journey, come for the ride. Because I'm 17-0. I want to get to 20-0 and maybe retire. But we'll see. I feel good. I feel the best shape of my life, best condition. My head's in a good space, so nothing's going to stop me. No one's going to stop me, you know. So we're good to go, cuz. We're good to go.
Mate,
this year's a
that's
big
awesome.
one.
That's awesome, mate. Mate, it's an exciting next 6 months, right? And I see it really going, you know, only one direction for you, mate. I see it going really well.
Yeah.
But before we head off and say goodbye to everyone, thanks for joining us all the way. I've got a little gift for you, mate.
Is it money?
Yeah,
I like
it's not
cash.
money, I like
Cash or cash?
We've got a little gift for you, mate. We've got you know, the Prince diet, the donuts, mate. We've got you the donuts. All right, there's only one Prince.
I've got a spa tonight, man.
yeah.
What are you doing today? And tomorrow.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you, mate.
See you, mate.
Boom.
Boom.